How to get over your crush. Whether you're in school, work, or this is the person you see at the station every day, or the cashier at your shop. Your crush isn't going to save you, okay? Now, this is especially if you're like a high school teenager, which you probably are. I know your crush, since you're a crush, yeah, they're very attractive. Whether they're a girl, you love their hair, like the way they smile, the way they talk, and you obsess about them. Or same thing goes if they're a guy or whatever, right? But you have to realize that you're in love with the idea of this person. And this is something I actually had to acknowledge myself, because for a lot of my life, I didn't believe in school relationships. I thought they were all pointless. But I met this girl in a new school that I started. We talked, we played games with each other, and I really started to feel for this person, but I just realized that I was more in love with the idea of not being lonely and this person was the thing that was curing my loneliness. So I did develop an obsession with this person. And don't use your crush as your sole source of happiness. This is very important. Every interaction you have with your crush, you've probably memorized, you've probably overanalyzed as well, thinking, oh, their tone of voice, the amount of eye contact you made with them, the amount of whether you made them laugh or not. But your fixation on this person, it's not natural. And your entire self-worth, self-being is becoming to how you interact with them daily, or how much you speak with each other. And that's not good. You need something in your life because there is other factors that play to your crush's feelings. You don't know everything that's going on in their personal life. They could have just been really sad that day and just not in the mood to talk to anybody, but since they gave you an unenthusiastic hi, or didn't want to make eye contact with you, or just ignored you, now you feel bad because of that. You need to find something that actually makes you happy and is only affected by how you perform. Having a crush is not bad, but it shouldn't be everything. Having your crush should never be your main focus. And this is very important, before you're able to love anybody, you should love yourself first. And I know this is very cliche. You've heard it a million times, but really think about what I'm saying. How could you, and this is something I had to tell myself as well, how could I feel this affection towards somebody? Yeah, I don't even have this affection for my own life. Why do I care so much about you to the point that you're more important to me than I am to myself? And once you realize that, I feel like that's when you are able to even have a chance with your crush. Because if you have a crush, it should be someone that, whether you have them or not, you should still be happy no matter what. They'll just add to your happiness, but not having them shouldn't make you depressed. And once I realized that, it helped me to stop chasing this person and generally want to focus on myself and generally want to improve. Not for anyone else, not to make them jealous, just so I could have my self-happiness. Because most likely, if you have a crush, you're in love with the idea of love. You want someone to cuddle with you while you watch a movie, or even someone to ask you how your day was and genuinely be enthusiastic to hear what you say. You want someone who genuinely cares for you. But you obsessing over that person isn't gonna make them fall in love with you. In fact, it'll probably be the opposite. They'll probably be creeped out by you. So the way to get over your crush, right, is to find something else to be that obsessful. Find something else that is on your mind every day, like your crush. Crush over something else, something that you can actually control. Not someone's smile, but something that makes you smile. And because I had this, I don't know, it was kind of a crush, kind of a talking stage, whatever, but when I lost her, no, she died, but I lost her and I fumbled her. I didn't know what to do, but I looked towards the other things in my life that brought me happiness, and I pursued that, and now you get over it. But also, if you do have a crush, make sure don't be scared to take that risk, okay? Because my biggest regret was not being, in the beginning, more straightforward. And what could have been something is now dead. But yeah, that's really it.